guys, Mr. Waffles here. Apex Legends has changed the game, and no one even knew it was coming out like a week before it released. It's actually crazy how they just announced like 3 or 4 days before, yeah, we're dropping a game next week, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Like, it was insane the way that they marketed and released this thing, and there are things in the game that are revolutionary for a battle royale genre. Things that don't even sound that big. I mean, we've had games like Call of Duty, for example, obviously, where you spawn in, you get some kills, you die, you respawn, you get some kills, you die, etc. For years and years now, that's nothing new, but respawns in a battle royale context completely changes the experience. It means that if you're in a squad and your teammates die, you can go pick them up, and so you're getting more people back on your team, which is a plus, so you've got incentive to do it, and on the other side, you have incentive if you're solo queuing and you die out, to not necessarily leave straight away because your teammates can just go and grab you, and so you keep watching them and keep supporting them and keep hoping that they might be able to get that epic victory royale, or hopefully at least get into the top 3, get some kills, stuff like that. So respawns, big deal. Respawns aren't in Blackout, they aren't in Fortnite, etc., right? But it seems like respawns might be coming to Fortnite. And we'll talk about why that is and what exactly the details are in a second, but I first want to talk about something else that Apex has done that Fortnite has instantly tried to copy and replicate because it's an improvement to the game, right? Apex has the best pinging system I have ever used in a video game. You can be standing still in an area, spot an enemy, and instead of having to sort of describe where they are to your teammates, you can just ping where they were, and that's that. Your team know, your team can say that they're going there, you can ping with other contexts as well, so you can say, this has been looted, or there's some loot here for you, and it works throughout the entire experience and feels amazing. Genuinely, the pinging system is incredible in Apex Legends. And now that we've got Fortnite Season 8, use creator code waffles if you're gonna buy anything, we've got pinging in Fortnite as well. They've added it in. You can long ping and that'll be one ping. You can double ping and that'll be another. So there are different ways that you can ping. It's nowhere near as fleshed out as it is in Apex, but there's now a pinging system. And Fortnite's been out for all this time, and then suddenly Apex brings in pinging to the Battle Royale genre, and Fortnite jumps right on in there and makes their own pinging system. So clearly, Fortnite's paying attention to what Apex is doing, rightly so. And now, like I said about the respawns in Apex, Fortnite has had certain vans popping up in the game in Season 8, but only in replays right now, which look like they're going to be respawn points for your teammates. You put a card in the back and then you'll be able to respawn your teammate on top of the van. And so again, like I said, if your teammates die out in squads, you'll be able to bring them back by getting their card of some kind, and that way they can stay in the game instead of just asking the team to quit and for you to all re-queue. That isn't all the evidence though. Epic Games recently said, we've been considering this for a while and we've been exploring it. We want to make sure we give it the time it needs to fully understand its impact on the game as a whole, but look for further updates during Season 8. So it seems like we're gonna be going in that direction. And so I wouldn't be surprised if in a month or something, Fortnite introduces a respawn system, and they're probably gonna have a slightly different format to the way it works in Apex. For example, in Apex, you drop down on a ship, whereas in Fortnite, I think you're probably just gonna appear on top of the van and then you'll be straight in and ready to go. But still, I think we can pretty confidently say it's coming at some point. And so, what I want to talk about here is, first of all, do you think that Blackout is going to end up with the same style of pinging system that you get in Apex, for example? Do you think that Fortnite is going to try and flesh out its pinging system to be even closer to Apex? And then also, will other Battle Royale games like Blackout end up introducing things like respawns that they don't currently have? I mean, Blackout has played with the idea in limited time modes, but it's never done it as a permanent feature of the actual experience, right? So will that happen? Will this be something that just sweeps the entire genre and changes it forever? Maybe. And I guess the next question is that cool? Like, Apex did something really awesome. Is it right for all these companies to then just completely rehash it in their own experience and make their own version? I mean, a lot of people really fight between what's better, Fortnite or Apex, right? A lot of people will say that Fortnite is dying, but then other people will say Apex is just a flash in the pan, it'll be fun for a month and then it'll disappear. No one can really agree right now which game is better or worse, and I don't think we need to worry about that too much because, in my opinion, both games can exist. both games can be fun, and that kind of leads me to my opinion about the whole adding in the respawns thing. I think that both Blackout and Fortnite and whatever else could implement the respawn system, and that would be fine. That wouldn't be a problem, because what it's shown is that Apex is innovating in the genre, and everyone knows that it's innovating in the genre, and that same innovation is not just going to be a one-off thing. They're going to keep doing things with that dev team that had those ideas and that implemented them in the way that they did. They are going to keep doing things like that in the future, no doubt. And so there's no worry on the Apex side that the other games are trying to play catch up and get the features that they have. And then on the other side, from the Fortnite point of view, they've had a game that's worked pretty much the same way for the last year. Why not introduce some new things from another cool game that's blowing up right now and try and kind of get some of that magic in that community too, so that that back and forth can keep happening, and when Fortnite introduces a feature, Apex can go, hey, that's a really cool idea, we're going to build our own version of that system as well. I think that this is a really cool opportunity for Fortnite to have some serious competition and therefore make their game better, and then Apex also be better on the other side of that as well. The back and forth of them trying to one-up each other is only going to mean that we have a better time as gamers playing either of the two games. So, loads of questions here. Do you think Fortnite is going to get respawns? Do you think that Blackout might end up getting a similar kind of ping system and respawns to how the other games have now? Are you cool with the idea that Fortnite might be copying Apex Legends? I mean, it probably will be copying Apex Legends, and I think that's a good thing. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, okay? Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed this, guys. Use code waffles in the Fortnite or Epic store. Go ahead and do that for your boy. That would be amazing. Thanks for watching, though. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.